KCT, and today we're checking out another high value hand stop item for you guys, and it is the UTG Super Slim MLOK Handstop. So we'll talk about why I like it, what I don't like about it, and why it does something that no other grip or hand stop does on the market. Let's check it out. We can see here that the UTG hand stop there, and this thing retails for about 15-20 bucks. So it is all aluminum. It has one single screw hole drilled through for the MLOK bolt, and the MLOK bolt is a little bit smaller. You can see that there, but it's smaller so that it can fit in that hole. And so you use a different size Allen wrench than you would for all the rest of your MLOK stuff. Not a big deal if you have Allen wrenches or are a man, either or. Some people. So that's not a big deal. So what does it do? Well, it does hand stop things, and it does them pretty well. Now, UTG, a lot of this stuff has been made overseas. Now, I know that they are moving a lot of their stuff to the U.S. The parent company, Leapers, is based actually here in Michigan, my home state. And so I know they're moving a lot of stuff back here, but I think this is still a Taiwanese-made part. So if that bothers you, it bothers you. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Whatever. So 15-20 bucks, depending on where you get it. And it's really, really high quality aluminum. Feels like it's never going to break. I bashed it against a bunch of things. No problems really at all. So what do I like about it? Of course, I like the fact that it's pretty lightweight for being aluminum because it's nice and skeletonized. And I like the fact that it's got a really, really nice tie string for an aft. You can see that there a little bit. And that allows a good grip on there without having to use grip tape or resort to anything like skater tape. So, I know those are kind of pretty much the same, but I was running out of words. So, I like the fact that the contour also fits really well in my hand, if you can see how that fits. And I am a 2 trigger fingers forward person, so having a second hand stop there is really what I want. So, you guys can see that that actually fits really, really well for me. They also have it so that you can use it backwards. You could try the other way if you know what I'm saying, and that will also, they have a little bit of a scallop and a divot in there to use as well, and I'll show you that here in just a second. So the big thing right now is that this is something that no other hand stop on the market is doing right now that I've seen, and right now I'm reviewing a ton of them. So what is that? It fits in one slot. I know, right? So a lot of these hand stops, like let's look at, the BCM CAG is, there it is. Now, the BCM CAG is my favorite hand stop, bar none. But it does take up 2 slots, kind of 2 point whatever. And the footprint here, these 2 screws, that is 1 slot, but it uses all this remaining room to make this ramp and this reverse ramp. What they did with this is make the front ramp short, right where it needs to be, to go ahead and cup your hand. That, oh, that's genuine. And not get in the way, and also not extend that ramp into the next MLOK slot. And then in the back, they just didn't put any ramp at all because who cares? So if you look at the CAG, there is just a slight ramp at the very back because somebody cares. So I like the fact that it is 1 slot, and I can put it wherever I want it, and it doesn't overlap with a bunch of other shit. Like, there's a couple other ones that I'm reviewing right now that, God help them, I like it, but the Fab Defense, so that is like 1.3 slots, so I can't get it exactly where I want it, which means I can't get my rail panels exactly where I want. And since I'm ADHD, that really sucks. So with this, though, I can just go ahead, push in a rail panel right behind it, little striking industries there, and it's good to go. I don't have to worry about cutting it or like bridging it across a couple different MLOK slots. So I do like it, and it is nice and lightweight. It's not the lightest weight because it's not polymer, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. So let's go ahead. I'll show you this reversed. Oh god, and then also show you the construction of it. We'll wrap it up. Okay, so as promised, we had this facing the other way, and you can see that the little scalloping that they did there sort of mimics that on the front side, so you do actually have something for your fingers and hand when you get up there. Obviously, to me, it's not as comfortable as the normal way, but it is something that you can do if your hands are shaped differently. You know, again, it's not something that's bad per se. but it's not how I would typically choose to run the hand stop. And I've seen people use it to sort of block the front or use it up front to use as a true hand stop, so your hand does not go sliding and flying off the rifle. I think it's kind of a waste. Like, if you have this on here, I would kind of use it more as a grip, unless you're just made of money and have 3,000 hand stops laying around, or you're on a YouTube channel and you have them because you just OCD or whatever. So I don't really like it backwards, which is weird for me to say, but I do like it frontwards, which is also weird for me to say. So let me just go ahead and pop this thing off here. You'll see our smaller than average Allen wrench. Let me get that in there. Oh dear. Oh Billy. All right. Because anything is possible on camera. Oh, okay. So with this, they have a nice silver nut as a MLOK nut there to entice you. And also, when you find it in your parts bin, you know that it's the UTG hand stop. Other than that, pretty standard. You have your MLOK license at the bottom there that shows that you are actually holding an MLOK license product. There's a nice big recoil lug, biggin, that locks that down into a rail. Like, this is one hand stop that does not move. So like, if you have like polymer hand stops or things that are just jittering around the gun and you want to get something that doesn't move, like, look at this. So big and beefy. It's late, guys, I don't know what to tell you. So I do like that an awful lot. So overall, would I say buy it? Yes, I actually would. I paid my own money for it. UTG does not know I'm actually doing this review, and I don't care anyways. But I would buy it. I would, if I needed it. Again, I bought these for review purposes, so I have a lot of just random crap laying around. But for somebody who needs a hand stop, who needs, just something on their gun that fulfills that role, and you want it durable, you don't want something that you feel like you can just smack up against a barricade and crack. All these options are actually pretty good. The Fab Defense is pretty bomb-proof, and the CAG, I mean, come on now, that's wild. So there's a couple more that I have. I just don't feel like digging out right now. But yeah, I mean, if you want something that is nice and rugged and has good texturing right from the factory without having to do a bunch of stuff, because a lot of my my hand stops and stuff, I will put like grip tape and stuff on there. Let's see if I have an example here. And just cover the thing up with anything that gives you some traction. Well, there you go. So this is just the SIG hand stop kit, and just a bunch of just skater tape on there, just something to kind of cling on there and tighten that down. So you don't have to do that with the BCM UTG, guys. It's like, so yeah, if you like what we're doing here, like, comment, and subscribe. Everything helps. And we will be doing some cool sponsorship stuff in the next few videos. Working with a different camera setup, different audio setup. Hope you guys like it. A little nerve-wracking, but doing what we can every day to get better. And yeah, like, comments. Obviously, I already said all that stuff because it's late and I just repeat myself. Send me some dirty jokes. Send me your hate mail. I am rambling, guys. I will go ahead and let you go. And that's all I got for you today. See you.